Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, I'm just gonna show some more beautiful crystals from the mining trip. Anyways, yeah. Oh, I have opened up a few more sessions, so go grab those if you'd like. And I have been inspired to offer a 30-minute session for somebody. I'm gonna do a random number generator, I guess, but if you want a free 30-minute session with me, please comment below and just say pick me for the 30 down below, and I will enter you into a random comment. Actually, probably anybody who comments. No, just the ones that comment with the 30. Ugh, I don't know what I'm doing. If I use a random generator, it's probably gonna pick a spam. They need it, don't they? Anyways, I will keep going until I get somebody that says pick me for the 30. I don't know. I haven't thought about this. Obviously it's coming from spirit, so I'm gonna trust the right person gets it. So just comment below. Oh my gosh, so this is my stir crazy quarantine. I'm in quarantine back in Canada, so don't come visit me and stuff like that because you're not allowed. Okay, let's get into the reading. We are going to look at what is going on for the divine masculines in their world that they would like to move beyond as related to this journey. So thank you, Divine Creator. What is it that's going on for the divine masculines at this time that they would like to move beyond? Five of Swords, this is the free will, especially in the reverse like this. This is the free will choice to see things in ways that don't take the easy way out. That's the stick-to-itness, the conviction that they are on the right path, making the right decisions, doing what is the most beneficial for all involved, specifically themselves. And wow, Spirit of Pentacles. So this is the King of Coins, commitment. So they are committed, dedicated to taking the high road now. The beautiful divine masculines. So let's get some advice for you. I heard they've come into impeccability. So okay, we get two. Advice for you, divine masculine. Spiral of life, movement, opening and unfolding. Let it unfold naturally. As you set this intention, divine masculines, there is nothing else you need to do. Just allow it to come through you. See these points, the lighted points on this spiral timeline? Those are the non-linear, multi-dimensional coordinates that have stacked up to create this kind of strength of character in you that knows that you have your life to live. And if I get religious or spiritual about it, in the judgment day, this is what really matters. These points on the timeline that only you might know about, that others may not connect the dots of. You know when you've had the opportunity to be impeccable. You know when you have had those choice points where it would be beneath you to choose one way or the other, and you have impeccably chosen the higher path. So no matter what it looks like to anyone else, these are your character building stones that you have come into who you really are, what you really want, how you want to navigate, even if it's counterintuitive to others. And then we also get Seal of Metatron, form, structure, foundation, and cosmology. Exactly, you've been laying this non-linear foundation in alignment with your true nature all the way along. It's not up to anyone else, divine masculine, what they think about any of your actions. Not even your divine counterpart. As long as you're true to you and your heart's knowing and you lay that solid foundation, you literally can't go wrong. Not mama, not daddy, not friends, not divine counterpart. Whoever you have been worried what they're thinking about, keep staying the course, building you, between you and your higher knowing. What a beautiful message. Let's see what we get for the feminines. So thank you, Divine Creator. What are the divine feminines working on? Got a whole story here. So this is completing cycles in the world. This can be finances. Oh yeah, we do have things to do with children and the home. So those kinds of themes, if children don't directly apply, it could be inner child healing, or future children here. But you are closing out cycles, being in non-attachment. This message to me, Divine Feminines, is talking about not being attached to outcome and just doing the due diligence, knowing that as soon as you clean up the things from the world, legal matters, finances, coming into your own, getting on mission, focusing on self, bringing in the joy in the moment, as soon as you do that, new portals, possibilities, options open for you, and it's off to the races in this new spirit charged, fully heart-centered living. And yes, so nurture. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. Isn't that freaking rad? Look at that. King of Pentacles for the masculines, Queen of Pentacles for the feminines. We have mirroring here, both coming into their own. So this is your version, Divine Feminine, based on the energetics of what you're picking up on. Both of these are discernment in a higher level. Masculines are mastering the mind. Feminines, you're mastering this soul space, intuitive guidance. Even despite things being uncertain or not knowing where things are going, you're basing all your decisions on this knowing of nurture and grounded embodiment of what is right, and that self-soothing we got from yesterday's reading. So let's get, oh, it's so beautiful. What can the feminines get as far as spirit guidance here? Fell on the masculine side, so harmonic oscillator, timing, rhythm, synchronization, and frequency. Everything is timing. And when you embody this, Divine Feminine, your universe conspires to bring it in. And guess what? It's bringing in your masculine, because both have had to come into this alignment in the physical through actions and deeds, through conscious free will choices. OMG. The pinecone's happy. Okay, this is my only friend in quarantine, and you all, but oh my goodness. Okay, so let's get going on the reading. What is it? Thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest, most beneficial information coming in. What are the Divine Masculines thinking at this time regarding the connection? Oh, do tell. What could be happening in the minds of the Divine Masculines right now? Something good. I am in a very good mood. Can you tell? Can you tell that I am in a very, very good mood today? What the heck? Yesterday was not so good. I was decompressing from my trip. I actually cried a lot yesterday, but whatever. Today is a different day, isn't it? Let's see, what can we know for the Divine Feminines regarding what the masculines are feeling on the heart space, what they're wishing for at this time in the connection, the actions being taken, the biggest challenge, the solution to that challenge, and where things are going. So what can we see, Divine Masculines? Oh, we get this Eight of Cups again. Wasn't that everything in yesterday's reading? And the friendship. So Divine Masculines know that no matter what this connection has looked like, that there is friendship here. Whether they are in contact with you or not, they know you're true blue. Ride or die, with me till the end, I just heard. Ooh, I'm being told to pull some Hermetic Tarot to go along with these messages today. How interesting. So let's get a message directly from the Divine Masculines about them knowing that you would never betray them or abandon them. You've got their back. They need to appreciate that, I just heard. So they know, who can they count on? You, Divine Feminine. They're actually asking themselves, who can I count on in this life? Yes, Divine Feminine, you are a shining example of one of the very rare people that your Divine Masculine can actually count on. Let's see what they would say to you about this. What would you say to your Divine Feminine about knowing that you can count on them, Divine Masculine? You are so beautiful. Why do you need me? So yeah, just why do you keep becoming this shining example of beauty, of heart, of long suffering, of love, Divine Feminine? They're like, what have I done to deserve it? Aw. So what can we see for Divine Feminines? Yeah, your divine masculine misses you, knows that the love is here, just hasn't fully admitted that. We do get the 3 reducing to the 2, this spilt 3 of cups. So something has happened for the divine masculines where somebody, something has fallen flat, I just heard, and you, divine feminine, are the one person that just never fails, never lets your masculine down. Really, they know they could come to you. When all else fails, the 2 shall remain standing. So no matter how hard it is, divine feminine, just know that your love will stand the test of time, and it is inevitable. Your divine masculine is realizing that you are that one person that's always got their back, that is there no matter what. And they're feeling it a little bit right now. You might be feeling it a little bit right now, that it's unfortunate that that it hasn't aligned quite yet, but it's being felt that it could, that this connection is the one that rightfully could produce those results when no other connection has been able to. Interesting. Okay, on the heart space for the divine masculines, seeing through the illusion still. I think we got this similar thing yesterday, and deepening the passion. So it's not just lust. Your divine masculine knows that this is far deeper than a sexual connection, even though that is clearly part of the chemistry in this connection. They know that there's so much more going on than just that now. And ironically, even though the divine masculines have chased tail in their search for maintaining freedom, they have ironically thought that you were that greatest temptation. Now they know that there's something much more going on. It's not just about the sexual connection. Divine feminines, your divine masculine has been really, it's been a paradox that they have looked from the outside like they have prioritized sexual connections, and yet they have thought of you as the greatest temptation. Yes, divine feminine, in all of those times when you thought you were rejected for your physical appearance, for your whatever it may be, your divine masculine has actually thought of you as the most tempting specimen. I just heard. And that's been part of their success in trying to hold their own. As ironic as that seems, that's the message I'm getting here, divine feminines. That one's even hard for me to handle, but at the same time, that's what's coming through, so be it. And what can we see from the masculines? Let's keep getting a message from the masculines for each step here. So divine masculines, what would you say about this understanding that your divine feminine has been your greatest temptation, your greatest success, and it's not lust anymore? What can you say to that, divine masculines? Oh yeah, I knew it! I knew that sex card. So they just want you now. They just know that there is no illusion, there's no low vibe in their desire for just plain flat out sex. This is a devil energy. This is also the shadow is the devil, but this, what I was getting was all of that lust-based stuff. Now they know that you are the be-all end-all. You are the hottest thing that they have ever had, will have, and it's your soul, divine feminine. In the physical, I'm getting the Hawaii no Kawaii, nothing better. Okay, what can we see for the feminines regarding this? Yeah, your divine masculine has looked like they've been confused, but all along they've known. Even though this masculine's back is to the divine feminine shrouded here, no matter what temptations, earthly riches, path they've been on, how could you miss that? You can feel it. It's like a heat. They could energetically sense you. You know, you're standing there and you can just feel something in proximity, as if this masculine could not feel that radiant heat from the feminine. And yeah, that's exactly it. So even when your masculine has been looking away, another confirmation that they have known exactly where you've been in the room, so to speak, at all times. Divine feminine. And your divine masculine is understanding that that is an immovable force in this universe, to know where you are at all times that way energetically, even when they've taken it for granted, even when they've said it can wait, even when they've been afraid of it, even when they've been confused by it, even when they've been trying to come into their own despite it. It has been there. Okay, so what are they wishing for the connection at this time? Oh, they want all the secrets to come to light. They really want to focus learning the inner workings of the secrets of this connection. This is a deep dive spiritually, and I am getting a 2-month period. So the divine masculines, I've been curious about this actually, because I've been getting that the divine feminines are going to have so much fun this summer. Or if you're in the southern hemisphere, in the next 2 months, that there's going to be a very feminine focused, delightful experience happening, and that the divine masculines are going to be watching and paying attention and living simultaneously with you, divine feminine, but it's going to be a fascination about your mysterious ways. They're transforming their judgment against what they thought was unpredictable, strange, alluring, confusing, not a match, all of that. They're going to be coming around to seeing the benefit in all those wonderful ways of divine feminine maneuvering. Okay, what would they say? What are they wishing? What did they say? Be more selfish. So they want you to do you so they can study your every move. I just heard they want to be fascinated by you instead of put off by you. They're now ultimately curious. They want to transform all of the things that they used to be unnerved by regarding your ways. They want you, they want to observe you in your natural habitat. They want to see what you're really about, divine feminines. Oh gosh, that's beautiful. Anything goes, I just heard. The more you are in the next 2 months, the more beautifully, energetically and physically they are going to pick up on who you are. I think that's why I'm being such a little bit of a me, this is me. Hey. That's the vibe I'm getting, divine feminines. It's time to really be who you are, no matter how silly or wacky you might be. And boom, yes, be you in the physical. This is the same card, the devil. So all the illusions that were the filters that the divine masculines weren't sure about, they want you 100% with all their hearts now. They want you to be truly you. They want to get to know the real you. So divine feminine, again, this is the devil. It's the most physical card you could possibly get. It's the most sensual. It's the most embodied. It's Capricorn energy. We've got it 3 times here, and I am not getting that it's a negative thing at all. This is as real in the 3D dimension as you can get. Be you unapologetically. Okay, so divine feminines, do you. There's never been more permission for you to just be you. Did you hear me? Okay, so what are the masculines' actions at this time? They are discerning everything about you, about their spirituality, about their love in the world, about who they are, about transcending the world. We've got the High Priest and energetic discernment. So this is telepathically. So if you're watching this and going, my masculine doesn't know anything about me, we're not even in contact, this is energetic. So the connection is growing so strong, I just heard. It's so divinely guided. The divine has the divine's ways of doing this, divine feminines, and you don't have to worry. Your divine masculine is tuned into you like never before. And consciously, I just heard. So even if before they didn't know they were mirroring or tuned into you, they certainly do now. What can we get from the masculines to the feminines? I lie awake thinking about our future. Maybe. Love me. And will you choose me? These all came out on the fence. So they are in open consideration, conscious consideration. They're feeling into you. They are really coming around. They are thinking about your future. They are imagining. This is manifestation. They're going to bed at night thinking about a future with them. Wow, so they are 100% tuned into future timelines with you, Divine Feminine. What do you need to know about that? Love yourself. Get ready, Divine Feminines. Love yourself. This is a whole reading talking about how you have been perfect all along in your own way, in your becoming, and that you have never needed to worry when it comes to your Divine Masculine, how much they think of you in an attractive way. And they are upping that ante. They are all about you now, Divine Feminine. Nobody compares. So let go of all of those insecurities, all of those blinders. Take them off, Divine Feminines. I'm actually being told to pull the Divine Feminines a card for that. Chamber of Incantation. Incantation, Summoning, and Ceremony. When I get this card, this is always write down on paper, Divine Feminines, all the things that you thought your masculine didn't love about you, or that that you didn't love about yourself because you were filtering what you thought your masculine thought of you. I saw 2111. Wake up, Divine Feminines. Come into unity consciousness. Write down all the things you didn't love about yourself or didn't think you were good enough about, that you'd been projecting on your Divine Masculine. Remember, we're doing self-love here. And tell yourself, no, those are the perfect things about you. Those are the things that make you unique and that your Divine Masculine is actually into. So all the things that you thought were not good enough, those are actually your Divine Masculine's preferences. So throw that out. Flip your thinking on those things, Divine Feminine, and really come into understanding that you were made perfectly for your masculine. Whoa, what a message. Okay, what is the challenge for the Divine? Just saw 2200. What is the challenge for the Divine Masculines? Timing, tact for reunion. This future that they're thinking about, they are manifesting this future. I want to say whether they're conscious of it or not, but I would say there's so much consciousness in this that they are so into you that it's only a matter of timing. Some of them are wondering if it's too late. I am getting that. They're wondering what you would say about it, considering they have been renegade, I just heard. But that's the challenge, wondering where you stand. I'm taken with this feminine's back to this reunion energy. But here we know, if these people were sitting very close to each other, they would know they were there, just like that Divine Feminine radiant energy here. It's the same feeling as though, even though backs are to each other, there is this knowing. So Divine Masculines know that you are still thinking about them, but they don't know where you stand developmentally as far as timing. What is the solution to that? Divine Masculines, keep ending the karmic burden, clearing your life, knowing your truth, making your decisions to change your life, to make room for your feminine. Okay, this is one we get for the Divine Feminines often. And that is, if union hasn't come in, keep staying the course, doing the work, clearing the karma, releasing the burden. So Divine Masculines, you are clearing things right now that you thought were part of your soul path for the long term, but they were really just lessons that were needed. So keep figuring out which ones have been building blocks that are to be released and which ones are foundational for going forward. Keep putting your truth out there that eliminates the burden. The more authentically you can express your truth and knowing into the world, the more the burden goes away. What can the masculines say to the feminines about this? Sex with you. And I'm in so much pain. So there is this dichotomy here. They are like never before wanting to be with you, but they are in pain. That's the burden. So Divine Masculines, yes, it's obvious that you want to unite and be with your feminine For some, they've passed up a chance to be sexual with you, and it was because of their pain. They haven't been in the right alignment. So divine masculines, it's okay. It will come back around. These connections are meant to be. But divine feminines, if your divine masculine has recently rejected you, or not engaged sexually, or isn't that way, it is because of the pain that they've been in. And that has been energetically ordained, because you know, sex under those circumstances is never as fun. So there is something here. It's not just the people in these connections. When we're talking about these high-level energetic connections, the slightest bit of healing needed prevents sometimes from this coming together. So divine masculines, don't think too much about if a reunion hasn't worked out. Really just keep healing, keep transmuting the soul stuff that's been holding you back. And for the feminines, what can we see? There's victory here. So victory is assured, I just heard. What a freaking awesome reading. No wonder it's such high frequency here. So there is a choice. See the wreaths. Each have chosen the other here. Just keep on keeping on, everybody. It's just details, I heard. Ooh, the devil's in the details too. So don't get too caught up in those devil energies, and just know this is grounding in the physical. I haven't seen such a, I just heard trinity of devil energies, physicality, trinity of physicality energies. So we had the devil 3 times is where the trinity is coming from, but the trinity is landing into the physical. That is spiritual energy embodied in the physical fully. Wow. Okay, where is the connection going in the near future? Ooh, coming out of hermit mode. Aww. Okay, we got the Hermit and the High Priestess. So that is like a masculine and feminine version of contemplation. But both of these cards in the reverse mean bringing to light. And then we have the epitome of bringing to light, the sun. So I'm going to pull an energetic card for both counterparts here. What are the masculines bringing to light, or what is being brought to light most for the masculines at this time? Reconfiguration, cycles, and gratitude. They have profound gratitude for you, divine feminine, like never before, like no one else, I just heard. And we are getting that. We're getting that so big time in this reading. And feminines, what is the card? What is being brought to light more than anything for you? Growth. How far you've come, where you can go these next couple of months, being so empowering. This is very playful. It's a effervescent energy. Yeah, wind in the sails for both here. Okay, what would the masculines say about this gratitude to the feminine? We are getting, imagine you naked. And I just want you all the time. Wow. So that's pretty amazing. There is a very much more heightened sexual connection coming in from the divine masculines to the feminines. And what can you know about this, divine feminines? You're their world. Just when you thought you were rejected, no. You're the be-all, end-all. You are divine love embodied, and therefore you are the alpha and omega in feminine form. Whoa.